All right. Hold on. Let me turn on this music.
I'm the oldest here, and I'm the most childish.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. According to my calculations, aka the initiative turn order, Hisik, you are up first. You're standing on the second floor of the jail car, toe to toe with this angelic being. To your left, you see the open door to a jail cell, inside of which uh, you see Lucilla, shape changed, of course, and this strange, kind of mysterious looking man in a duster and a hat, shaking off these spectral chains onto the floor of the jail cell. There are spinning blades blocking the doorway.
Oh, have we been in combat with this guy so far, or I don't think we have.
You hit him multiple times.
Oh, I did.
This is the
Yeah,
guy.
you
This
stunning
is
striked him.
this is the guy that has been like that carried Terra, I believe. Correct? Was it Terra or Vanya?
Both of them at different moments, I
Yeah,
think.
to different train cars. He's been
Oh, that's
flying
right.
back. Yeah, same guy. He's basically identified himself as the guard, as the jailer. He's been tasked with delivering his prisoners to Mechanus. Um, and you guys are trying to stop that from happening. You've made multiple pleas to him, um, trying to convince him at disadvantage that you just want information and asking him to kind of help out, but he's not.
Well, since I've already been fighting this guy, punching him, might as well continue that. Nothing clever to say, other than nothing clever to say. And
That hits him.
I will try to stun him.
Okay.
We got 3 left now. He saved, I'm sure.
Does not work. Again, you smash him with a kick to his stomach, attempting to stun him. Um, but these pressure points that you look for oftentimes to inject your magical energy into to stun these guys during your strikes, they just seem to be out of reach or harder to find.
Right.
That one misses.
And I will do just a bonus action strike.
That one definitely hits.
And that should be it.
Okay. Okay. Vanya's up. She's currently locked in a cell. We jump cut over to her, and she's playing rock paper scissors with a Modron, trying to pass the time.
Brilliant.
I switched browser and I finally got in.
Oh yeah, there you are.
But now everything's black.
She loses the first round.
Oh wait, you actually rolled it?
Best 2 out of 3, she says. Uh, Lucilla, you're up. Standing in this jail cell, whirling blades in a 5-foot line across the doorway, kind of pushing you and the stranger deep into the back of the cell.
So this is something I've wanted to ask for a long time, but I've never had reason to really do it.
Ask Chip, he knows.
I don't know if he does, because I don't think my strike rapier is a regular item. What would it do if I used it whilst holding a person?
I suppose you're just gonna have to find out.
And is it an action to hold a person? Without, it's not a grapple. I'm just gonna like wedding style scoop him up and try and strike charge away.
Now, ask yourself, could you pick someone up in real life and attack them at the same time? And attack someone else at the same time?
It's a bonus action. My strike charge, so I theoretically can do this if I can... Oh no, wait, I do have to actually attack something, do I? No, it just says as a bonus action, you just do it. So I can try, I just want to know if it would take an action to pick him up.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, he passed his con saves for his
Oh
spell.
no, he's got advantage.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that a critical?
That's a critical fail.
It is a critical fail. It's still over the, Alright, so... At
It's
least...
still over.
It is still over. Well, what's the level on the spell?
This is like the opposite of me versus the witch when I couldn't pass the wisdom saving throws needed. This guy can't fail them.
Let me see here.
We're only level 12, guys. Imagine if we were any higher level than this.
I'm gonna say he fails it. Yeah, he fails that save. And I think that's
Okay.
really the only way he could. So yeah, as Hyssop kicks him in the stomach that first time, he loses concentration on the Blade Barrier spell, and it goes away.
Is he blocking the doorway?
Who?
The
No.
Celestial. Okay.
You'd be able to move through Hyssop's space.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'm in the off room, so I can't really see what's happening.
I will say that he does have the ability to do a... He would have the ability to do an opportunity attack as a reaction.
That is true. But I haven't taken much of a hit yet since I got healed up, so I think I'll be fine.
I think you... Who has his...
I do.
You have his thing, right? Yeah. So it'd be like an unarmed strike.
I don't remember how we stole that.
He got stunned
He
and
got
dropped
stunned.
Oh, yeah.
it. Thanks to Hyssop.
Stunning.
Yeah.
A stunning
stunning.
display. Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving past him or no?
Yes, please.
Okay, and where are you going?
I am gonna go for I know which door's got Vanya in it, right? Because we saw her being put in.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going for that door.
You're gonna have to go. Well, you'd have to go through him to get there, and he's not.
Okay.
Stunned.
Okay. Okay, I can see now. Then I'm gonna do what I was gonna do anyway, because it's a great way to get through people. I'm gonna move to the side so that I don't do this through Hisek, and I'm gonna strike charge through the guy.
Okay.
So that's.
So I imagine you would move here and do it there, and he wouldn't be able to do your opportunity attack from there.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, and I can move. I think it's 30 feet, so. Yeah, so I will go. Through him. Do 2d6. This is going to be a real bitch to charge back up. I'm just going to say that much.
Okay. Yeah. Again, your sword alights with crackling lightning from the base to the tip and then back down your arm to your feet in the blink of an eye, and you just disappear, and two lines of lightning fire just course through and past the angel itself, electrifying him along the way as you course basically through him and reappear on the other side. And he takes 6 damage.
I'd like to think at this point that her hair's just sticking straight up in all directions, like when you touch a plasma ball.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm going to use my action.
His hair.
His hair. Everyone's hair. Everyone
look less cool, obviously.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's an action or a free action. I'm gonna use whatever it takes to open the door and get Vanya out.
I would say it's a free action. Yeah, use your free action to use the mace. You lift it and place it into the keyhole, and you watch as bright blue light kind of sprays out around the corners and the edges, and you watch as the door kind of opens up.
You're welcome. Let's get the fuck out. And how much movement did I use?
5, 10.
Probably. Yeah, I will use. No, actually, no. I'll stay where I am. I'll stay where I am for now. Yeah. But just I'll be towards the stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Alright, Tara, you're up. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, Tara.
Oh, wait, actually. Sorry,
yes.
Can I use my action to what's the oh my god, I completely forgot. The thing that you do when you're dodging attacks. Is it just dodge?
Yes.
Yes.
Action.
Yeah, that thing. Sorry.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Alright, so Tara and Hiss, right as you're standing on the floor looking up, you see this. You are startled by a loud and you turn around and you look at the cell door that you're standing next to, and you watch as it shakes and shudders. And if you guys remember correctly, you guys had been working on this door a bit, and had been damaging it quite a bit. And now you realize that there is something inside of it that is now smashing the door from inside. Tara, you're up.
I don't like the sounds of that at all. Can we see from where we're at? Can we see where the people upstairs are at, like on the balcony?
Yeah, you can see like what's going on.
All right. Well, she doesn't want to leave Hiss, but she's gonna leave Hiss. Hopefully, he'll get out of the way before this thing comes out. She'll run towards. I guess she'll run towards Hissick. I don't know if Hissick's more. I guess she'll go to this stairwell.
Yes.
If she goes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she'll go upstairs. I think that's about 15, 20 movement to get there. And up to the stairs.
Yeah. And then about 10 feet to get to the top.
Okay.
Which would put you...
Yeah,
here.
I think you're going to have to move me. Not sure where I'm going here. Yeah, she'll come up here and she'll just be like, "Where's Vanya? Did we find that stranger person?" And she'll come up here alongside Hissick. And she'll take the dodge action as well, since she doesn't really quite know it.
Okay. Alright. So it's the angel's turn. Let me see here. Oh, shoot. See here. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna run over. He'll risk the opportunity attacks from both you guys if you want to do one. And he's going to... he's going to attempt to take his mace back from you.
Does dodge help with that?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Dodge
figure...
is just it's just disadvantage, isn't it?
Why are you trying to play keep away with an angel?
My!
For funsies.
Get back! He's very frustrated, as I've said before.
Just taps your forehead and casts banish.
Well, that'd be cool if I had that. I mean, I do, I'm just choosing not to use it.
Oh no, it does normally have it, I don't think.
Oh, it's just
does
attack
not.
rolls.
It does not.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
He's going to first try to grapple you.
Okay.
So, contested athletics or acrobatics roll, please.
Are you sure nothing helps with this?
You get,
No, it's just dexterity saving
dexterity
throws.
saving throws. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I will take acrobatics. Oh boy.
Not bad. Not bad.
That is bad. That is bad.
It's middle of the road.
Wow.
You won.
So he reaches out to grab you, but you dodge underneath.
It's like two drunk people trying to grab each other.
And he looks down with you at you in frustration. Looks down at his body, and you can see under this like flawless, what previously like flawless blue, purplish, bluish skin, you can see bruising starting to form. And he's frustrated, and he yeah, that's it. Hiss, you're up.
So this door's still making noise, right?
Yes. Periodically, at regular intervals, this door is now starting to shake.
I think we have really fucked up, y'all.
What do you mean? This was
one
the plan all along.
Well, to consistently fuck everything up and have no plan.
Why would we change?
It's-
We've been doing
Hey.
that for how many years? Why would we change?
Yeah, it's served us well so far.
Serve is a strong way to phrase it.
Not killed any of us so far.
His is just gonna.
Permanently. We're fine.
How far away is the big fella right now from his? In earshot, right?
Within earshot, yes.
Big guy. This door's breaking. It's breaking out. And then she's going to scurry up these stairs, get away from the problem, and pretend it's not there.
As you say this, you see the angel's burning white eyes snap down in your direction. Fools! Okay. This Hisik, you're up.
I'm going to say to the angel that we are not your enemies in this, and to prove that, we will help you contain whatever is about to break out. Where is this happening?
Downstairs, top left.
So I will.
Yeah, downstairs, so it's going to be here. It's the bottom cell. Bottom floor on the left-hand side.
I can't get there with walls and lights and whatever. But I'm gonna go, and I'd like to stand next to the door, like a cop does, so he doesn't get shot.
The fatal funnel,
Yeah, exactly.
as they call it. Yeah.
Always are the worst. And I would like to hold my action or to attack whatever comes out.
All right, so you're gonna go stand in front of the door. You have enough movement to make it.
Yeah, beside the door.
In response to you, he says, "You need to turn yourself into me." Surrender. Lay down your arms. I will handle what comes out of that door. Okay. Vanya's up. The door is open now, so she hold on a second.
She still has a round to go of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, it's a tie.
Tie.
She loses again.
Oh, she's awful at
She's
this.
terrible at it.
Sasha, build your characters better. Damn.
She
She's,
reaches
like,
out
Always use, yeah.
and
She always does scissors or something.
Yeah. No, she does rock because she's hard, man.
it's a strategy, you know.
Yeah, it's gotta work eventually.
She says, "You won. Sorry, gotta go," and she runs out of the door. Looks over at you, Lucilla. Thanks. Oh shit. And she looks up at this huge angel once again.
Yes. Quite the problem.
Let me see here. Where are you at? Where you at here, girl? There you are. Dude, my laptop is the worst. She... She goes, well, one more try, I guess. And she reaches out and she tries to cast she tries to cast banishment. Alright. So she casts banishment one more time. Come on. And you guys, Lucille, you see the portal, the air around the creature start to change and warp as it attempts to suck him in once more.
Wow. With a plus 12.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of pearl.
Basically, you have to roll a 5 or below.
Wow.
I love that story.
So, I've never been in it.
Me neither.
It's just a Dollar Tree, but with more junk.
Yeah, more
I love
expensive.
junk.
More expensive. Yeah. So the portal you watch, Lucilla, as this like ball of energy opens up, and you watch as there's this rush of air. The creature's wings get ripped back behind him. And he turns and looks over his shoulder. His eyes widen. No! And he reaches out his arm as it's the spell starts pulling him backwards, and his fingers just reach out just enough to brush the hilt of his mace. And he gets pulled back into the portal, and it snaps shut. And he's gone.
Hell yes.
Now we have the whatever.
We have the mace.
True.
Vanya is the best.
Okay, Lucilla, you're up. Mace in hand. And I'm gonna have
Okay.
this guy go on your turn because
Okay.
you released him. So
Oh god. I just want to point out, I think it's been 30 seconds as well since all of this started.
yes.
Reinforcements. Just in case you weren't, just in case you need a reminder. I think I made a note last time that it's been enough rounds to where
I never need a reminder.
I don't want to
Okay.
insult your intelligence, but also you have a lot going on. So it's fine. I just just in case you're looking for reasons to make it more difficult for us. There you go. Yeah, I think at this point it's been 30 seconds, whatever that means.
Okay.
All right. I didn't think that would actually work. I don't know what I'm doing now. I guess I'll start moving downstairs.
Okay.
To reunite with the others. Is it just Hiss downstairs? Where's Hissit gone?
This is going upstairs right now. it's
Hisik is
I'm
downstairs.
Oh. Oh,
Uh,
can I look over the railing thing and see that she's not down there, or is my view obstructed?
Yeah, you're over here now.
All right. Okay. I'll see that she's not there, and I'll go back up.
Who are you looking for?
I was just looking to see if anyone was. I thought Hiss was still down here. I forgot she was going back up.
She basically ran into the stairwell. You could see from here that, at least to some extent, you wouldn't be able to see where she was.
Okay.
You don't have
Where
a
did-
view of her from here.
All right.
From your
Where did
side.
Hissit go?
I went downstairs.
We're all over the place. Okay, I forgot we had the stranger here, so I'm actually gonna go up to the door and be like, coast is clear. Get to the tavern cart at your earliest convenience. No. I'll be escorting him out, so...
Okay. So he'll go with you.
Yeah, that makes things easier, I guess.
Although you'd have to go at his speed.
Yeah. No, I'll do that.
Which is 30, I believe.
And I'll just look at the others and be like, are we good? Are we getting out? Anyone got any reservations about leaving here and never coming back?
I'm sure we won't, reap any problems later of angering angels.
But here's a question. Do we want to keep that angel gone, or do we want to let him back so he can deal with whatever the hell that thing is?
He can't come back.
He can if you drop it before it ends, right?
No, he's not from this plane.
Yeah, Vanya looks over and assures you he's gone.
He's sent back to Mount Celestial.
Oh shit, okay, sorry. I thought the wording of the spell meant that even if...
Nope.
That's why it's
even if it's-
spell.
Yeah, no, I thought Yeah, I did not think that's how that worked. Alright. Well, I guess I'll keep this then.
My only regret is we didn't get the Brad like pop noise. Didn't get the classic. There it is.
Hell yes. The best sound effect.
I
Alright.
like how it specifies a faint popping
It
noise in the
does.
spell description.
does!
It's so funny.
Where's that? Yes!
2/3
Brilliant.
of the way down, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think it's a bit of anticlimactic.
But to just be a popping noise. No, I
I forgot about those.
Just it disappears with a quack sound effect.
How do you do that? I forget.
It's on the
Oh,
soundboard
hang on
thing
one
near where
second.
you disconnect. Yeah, that claps for the banishment spell. Yeah, I guess on my turn, I'll use my movement and dash to move with the stranger, but on my turn, I'm gonna try and put the mace into the bag of holding.
Sure. Yeah, you reach down to your hip, open up the bag, and you shove it in.
Guess it's mine.
The stranger turns to you and says, he says, take me to the cargo car, please. There are
Right.
things in there that I need.
Sorry, which car did he just say?
The cargo car.
Okay, that's the one we have to get through. Or is
Yes.
that a different?
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
All right. I will lead him at his speed
So
towards.
you dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Which takes you right to the door.
And I'll just yell to everyone, "We're getting out as soon as possible."
Okay.
Forget the big thing. It's not going to be our problem if we get out.
So, Tara, as you're standing there, you watch as the door to the cell smashes open. One large explosive kick, and you watch as the door starts to crack around the lock, and one more, and the door explodes outward, sending shards of material sliding across the floor of the jail car. And out steps a thing.
We rarely suffer the repercussions of our actions to the full severity.
Gosh darn it.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? Oh, I'm in the wrong.
Wouldn't change things for the world, but boy, did we make things difficult.
We really are just the Always Sunny crew. We just bumble along and make everyone around us worse for it.
Yep. Okay. So.
Oh no.
I'm not in that room. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me neither. Let me.
You'll
move
see.
over.
You'll see.
So, what you see is a large, about 10 to 15 foot tall, bipedal, monstrous creature. Heavily muscled, barrel chested, with thick, troglodyte style legs, green skin, and large leathery wings. He has two huge horns that curve up from the top of its head, and its eyes glow with a burning fire. Its mouth opens and screams in a language none of you understand, revealing sharp teeth as its eyes lock on those of you who are still in the room. Here, let me I can show you what it looks like.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl.
Although it doesn't have a large axe in its hand.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Usually you don't get jailed with things like that.
No, I tend to take that away from you. I say as if I have any experience.
As it walks out, this can go away. Wait a second here. basically use this 2 attacks to destroy the door. It will. Let me see here. That's it. That's its turn for now. Okay. That's what it's got. Tara, you're up.
Tara's gonna swing over the railing and jump down. Try to jump down next to.
Well, you can't.
Isaac.
So those are like iron bars that go to the roof.
Oh, they go up to the roof.
Yeah.
Like, okay, then she'll go down the stairs like a normal person.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been so
10.
cool.
Yeah,
20.
it's okay. Probably would have taken some falling damage or something.
Okay.
Rolled her ankle.
So there you go. It took 25 to get down there.
Do I have enough to get up to the thing? I don't have enough movement to get up to it. Actually, no. She'll dash so she can get up to it,
Okay.
and then she'll just have her short swords, what she got from the island, drawn,
Yes. Okay.
and she'll look at Hisik like, "Rutrow."
Okay. Hiss, you're up.
Well, I'm sure I heard the big feller come out the door.
You did.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek out. You know, that do be sucking. I don't know. Like, how many people are in there that I care about? Like, 4? that sounds way worse than what it is. But
3.
we're gonna thickening radiance in there. That's just the epigraphic.
How many friends am I prepared to lose to radiation poisoning down here?
Yeah.
Centered on what point?
Probably it's 30-foot radius. So it's
Oh,
like,
it's the whole room.
yeah.
It's what is it? A
I don't know what it's called.
column? Oh, radiosphere. So yeah. So you guys watch as this expanding greenish light just explodes outwards from the middle of the room, radiating damage. Can you spell shape that around people?
Yeah, it's evocation.
Hell yeah.
So you guys kind of brace for the impact. How many can you spell shape around?
It's a 4th level spell, so I can shape it around 5.
Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Does that include yourself?
Well, no. Yes.
So
Actually,
do spells? This is my big question. Do spells hurt the caster?
they're supposed to, yes.
Okay.
It sometimes depends on the spell as well. But because I think I was thinking about this with the black tentacles thing that I have on my armor. We've ruled that it doesn't because it's centered on self,
Right.
and it would make no sense.
Right.
Now, the only problem is, where is Vanya?
She's upstairs.
Alright, she needs to stay up there or she's gonna die. Because I can't see her, so I can't sculpt around her.
Are you yelling that in character? Stay up there or you're gonna die.
Don't come out!
That's so not specific.
So, yeah, it's gonna sculpt around us and press. She's gonna try and give him radiation poisoning.
Does that include the stranger as well, or are we out of range?
If I center on the cart, it hits the whole cart. Because it's a 30-foot radius, so it's
Just-
60 feet wide.
Okay, just to let you know, we do really need this guy.
He's being sculpted. Don't worry.
All right.
I can sculpt 5 people. We're not gonna
Ah.
speak to get him
So
or-
here's my concern about Vanya is that, like I said, these are bars. The radiance would probably go through them and fill up the entire car. Spreads around corners and it lasts until the spell ends. So whether she moves or not, she's going to take damage from this thing.
Oh boy. Would it be metagaming to tell you to not do it to me?
I can't see Vanya, so I can't not sculpt her.
You can't
I-
scalp her.
Oh shit. Can
Yeah.
you hold?
I mean, I could hold it instead and wait, but I have to be able to see her in a moment. Or
Even then, you could only sculpt
Yeah.
around so many people.
We would be gone potentially if you held it until my turn. Sorry, this is metagaming. I'm gonna shut up.
How dare you?
I just can't like
Alright.
use fire because he looks very much like he would not be affected much by fire.
Yeah. Holding it could work though.
If you do whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
my friend, we'll get it sorted.
Vanya's got spells. She's capable.
Screw. We'll just shift what spell's being used. Then we'll just. Hello. I'm gonna try to turn him into a mouse.
Go from nuking
Okay.
to turning him into a
Well,
mouse.
We'll just do the smart thing. We'll just keep running.
Terra doesn't want to run. Terra wants to fight.
Wisdom shaving throw.
Walked right up to that thing.
Hypothetically, I do want to see what the dice roll would have been for the first. Oh, I know, we already had it. Oh yeah, it would have been 27 sickening radiance damage. So
Is that poison damage by chance? Or is it just
it's radiant.
Radiant, yeah. Alright.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ouch.
it's the Demon Buster 3000.
The demon bust. Good thing this thing has crazy good wisdom. It fails. And you watch as your magical essence starts shrinking this thing down as its mouth open in a mighty roar, flexing its muscles. You see the muscle fibers beneath its skin just vibrating and flexing, and then it starts to shrink and shrink and shrink, and eventually the mighty roar turns into a piping squeak. What else would you like to do?
I think it's the first time Piss has successfully polymorphed someone else that wasn't an ally, so this is kind of new territory.
I'd like to think there's a little yip of excitement.
Yeah.
Little clap. We
Little yay.
should run. Also, someone pick up that mouse.
Pick up the mouse.
We're gonna throw him off the train to save the passengers.
Oh! I just imagine you try and pick it up, you accidentally pinch its tail. Oh no, that was 1 point of damage. Why don't you pick up the mouse if you're so brave?
No action.
Oh, fair. Terra, pick up the mouse. Don't ask questions.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I was talking to my son. Yes, are you moving or anything?
Go up the stairs. Wait, no, we can. There's a door in the bottom here, right? To go
This
to
is
the
the
other
way out, yeah.
Yes.
car? Okay, yeah, coming down.
Uh-oh.
This is the way.
Goes up the stairs, gets lost, turns back.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's where you can move to, I think.
Brad's singing of movement has been one of my favorite parts of the session so far.
Yeah.
I mean, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah. Very Jack Black.
Guys, I can count in fives, so just so you know.
Nice.
It's
I'm
like,
just a bill here on Capitol Hill.
that's right. The only
Whatever.
Schoolhouse Rock song that
Thank
anyone
you,
knows.
Denise. Thank you very much.
There's a Schoolhouse Rock song where he counts in intervals of 5.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, did I?
Hisek, you're up.
Why are you holding the little cat in such a manner?
I'm going to do as his advised and pick up the mouse.
Okay.
Need help?
No, I can think I can pick up mouse.
We're gonna see. Go ahead and make a grapple check.
For me, though, I think it has to be athletics.
That's absolutely appropriate.
If you
Well,
can't
I think the
outstrength that
grappler
mouse,
has to be athletics.
Hey, weirder check fails have happened.
I don't know the stats on a mouse. I'm going to assume you win on a 22. So yes, you reach out and scoop up the mouse in one hand.
Are the space between the door, the cars open?
Yeah.
Okay.
To a degree, if you look over on the right, you'll see that there's like basically 20 feet from door to door. And there is a thing, like the coupling, you can like step on if you want, or you can leap from platform to platform. But there's space to drop this thing. If
I
that's
just
what
didn't
you're
know if I
asking.
needed to throw it out the top, or
you get him?
No, from door. If you're moving from door to door, you'd be able to drop it out the side of
Okay.
the train.
that is what I will do.
Okay. So as you run outside onto the platform, what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to get there. You see the rushing demonic, or fiendish rather, landscape just rushing by below. Legions of demons and devils and fiends and locked in eternal battle and fire and flame. What do you do?
I'm going to look down in my hands and say, "Welcome home, squeakers," and picture off to the side.
Okay, you chuck the mouse and you hear a squeak ring out over the rushing of the wind, and it disappears from view, and you can almost hear it say, "Thank you." That is if you spoke mouse.
How do you know we don't?
I guess I don't. I don't know
Rodent.
that.
Don't, you even asked.
I've never asked if you spoke mouse.
Oh man, I speak chipmunk. Probably not close
Very
enough.
different dialect.
Yeah, probably. So.
Roll a d6 for me.
D6. 3. I either made a friend or an enemy.
Or is this new place roll?
Yeah. So as the mouse flies away, you see the telltale signs of the portal that you pass through. It's almost like a gateway of magical energy. As you plunge to the other side, you leave the fiery chaos of Acheron behind you. And out now you see a radiant sky extend from into the distance, and a mountain larger than you've ever seen. It's almost too large to
Oh
comprehend.
my God!
Oh no.
We banished the angel to Mount Celestia.
And it's a random roll, boys
Oh no.
and girls. And as you see this mountain ringed in radiant light and roiling clouds, around you in the distance you see winged humanoids flying around. You have indeed entered the realm of Mount Celestia.
Oh, for God's sake! For
Uh,
God's
real
sake.
quick, before we go any further, let's take a quick break.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah,
We really are
thanks,
reaping what we
Kurt.
sow now.
5 minutes, we'll be back. Sounds good.
Okay.
But we never reap our own rewards. Here we go. Here we go.
It's gonna be a bunch of them. It's okay. We're on our way out.
You know how I
Jeez.
feel like he's gonna find us later? I'd be very, very
Shh.
upset.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not like we've got anything of his on our person. He could possibly find us looking for his maze. Alright, I'll be right back.
Because you're taking it. Otherwise, wait. I was just going to listen to this and work on it. Okay. If I need your help, I'll come and break.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Who's back?
I'm here.
Alrighty. Alrighty. See here. Of course, banishment works on this guy when she's not around.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Excuse me.
I am back.
Just waiting on Charlotte.
Charlotte! Excuse me.
Chip, that was
Charlotte.
You're welcome.
it was very disturbing. Eyeball thing. At first, I thought it was an Asian woman at the dentist. Didn't really notice it was a prosthetic head.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
What are we talking about?
That was the what the fuck exclamation.
Oh, the spoiler thing.
Yes.
That's pretty interesting.
Well, apparently the Disney website's breaking right now.
What's that?
I have to go to a quote unquote wedding in September.
A quote unquote wedding?
They're already married now because
I see.
the groom's family wasn't going to show up because they have something to do for his sister instead. And they're like, oh, that's more important than you getting married. So they canceled the wedding, and now we're just going to Disney. Which is great because I have no idea how to be a best man. I just gonna make a bunch of cop jokes
Yes.
because he's a campus cop, and it's really funny. He also may or may not have pinned someone who stole a bike against the wall with the bumper of his patrol car.
Wait, one more time?
He pinned someone against a wall who was stealing a bike with the bumper of his patrol car and did get in trouble.
Did not?
Georgia!
That is an aggressive move.
It sure is.
That's a very risky move.
Sure is.
Did the guy get hurt?
No, he didn't get hurt, but they were able to hand wave it away because he stole the bike using a knife. So they're like, "Oh, well, he was armed and dangerous," but it's a knife and you're in a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, a super gray area. Georgia doesn't actually do anything to hold police accountable.
Well, it is. It's this weird area because technically that's like a robbery. If he threatened physical force with a knife or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a brick wall he was about to hop over to get away.
But at the same time, it's still just property crime.
And I guess it's just a bike.
That wouldn't have been my move, but.
Come on, Disney. I just need your website to work so I can order some tickets.
To Disneyland?
Whichever one's in Florida. I don't know the name of it.
Oh, Disney World. That makes more sense.
Charlotte.
Where's our British friend?
Where's Charlotte?
Yeah.
Where's that charlatan?
Say my name and I shall appear like a demon.
Like a demon.
I like the demon.
We've
Yeah.
been saying your name for 20 whole minutes.
I'm lazy.
You're a late demon.
Yeah,
You
it takes a while.
you
Okay.
late demon.
I get there eventually, okay. Sorry, I'm cooking some dinner.
How dare you consume food?
If I had it my way, I would just spend the entire time eating snacks that someone else had bought, but no, we had to be people who play online, where no one brings anyone snacks. Sad. Actually, Brad would get the best deal because he wouldn't have to buy any of it.
It's
the rule.
Order you food
It's
and
true.
have it delivered.
Yeah, order me food.
I should.
Why?
Because it would be a huge surprise.
It would be, especially because you'd probably forget the time zone difference. Like, what is this pizza doing here
Right?
at 2 a.m.?
Although, yeah.
Okay.
Just
All right.
call a food delivery place and say, "Can you deliver it to Charlotte and Southampton?"
Oh yeah, you don't know where I live.
I know
That's
you
right.
live in Southampton. There could be that many Charlottes.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Unknown last name.
Yeah, unknown.
I'm not going to tell you the things I've actually figured out about Charlotte because it would freak her out.
No, I already know, because you were like trying to figure
No.
out where I went to fucking school, mate.
No.
Well, you once
don't
told
know the
me
things I know about you.
that your last name was the same name of an island near Finland or something.
Yeah, well, you don't remember much, do you? Wasn't Finland.
Somewhere, okay?
Not even really close to Finland.
It was the name of an island somewhere in an ocean. All right, and I spent a lot of time
There's so many of
trying to
those.
figure it out, and I just gave up. So
Yeah, fair. Yeah, but Kurt, Brad knows my address. He sent me a coin.
that is true,
That's
but
good.
I also forget it.
Oh, well, there
I
you go.
have actually figured out the school that you went to because there was a school trip that you posted pictures on Facebook.
Oh, this guy, dude.
Yeah. It's also not that hard. There's like 4 of them. Plus, I literally, if you
In
can find my
Britain.
Facebook page, I have my school uniform posted on all old
I know,
photos.
I've seen it.
Oh,
So it's not that secret. I don't live there anymore, so
I know, but
I'm not that worried about you stalking me from Iowa.
Okay. Vanya is up unless you have other movement to do. You only move 25. I assume you can move 300 feet.
500 feet.
I don't want to leave the crowd behind.
Okay. Vanya's up, and by Vanya, it is Vanya because I accidentally went past her. She's gonna run downstairs. She's gonna dash. 45. She's gonna run. I think she has enough movement. She's gonna run into the cargo car, which is over here. Okay. This guy's gone for now. Lucilla, you're up. I'm gonna say, for the time being, we're out of initiative.
Okay.
We're out of the initiative order, and you guys can do as you please.
Okay.
So just tell me what you guys want to do, and I'll move you.
$1,000.
What'd you just say?
I'm booking a stay at Disney for a buddy's wedding, and it's $1,000. I just had pulled out
Wait, just for the hotel?
hotel and tickets, but my soul.
For how many days?
3.
Yeah. Ow!
That's not
Wait.
including the $200 for the Halloween tickets that we already had.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool, though.
Yeah, it is. But I just need y'all to feel my pain because I wasn't expecting to drop a G
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, it's not that much cheaper in pounds. Ouch.
Without,
It'll be worth it.
you can't just pop them out.
Yeah, so for my turn, I'm just gonna be escorting the stranger to the cargo cart. And letting him do whatever he needs to do there.
Okay. So you
That's
guys
what I
move
want
to
to do.
So you guys run into the cargo car. Oh, this person's not here anymore.
Hold on a second. I've got to take food off.
Okay.
No, this has to be in. Just give it to me.
Do you guys run with her to the cargo car?
Yeah, unless there's any other cells that are breaking down or something weird.
None.
Sorry, I forgot I was doing that. It's slightly overcooked.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
All right. Come on, computer, you can do it. All right, so you guys race together as a group into the cargo car, and the stranger says, "Well, I know it's in here somewhere. Give me a second. Give me a hand. I'm looking for it's like a couple of bucks. They're attached to a leather harness. And he might be in here somewhere." And he starts like digging around, like throwing bags over his shoulder. This might be it. And he pulls out there's a large trunk. Anyone got any pick locks?
Before we
Oh.
Lock
facilitate
picks,
this
excuse
any
me.
further, you need to give us the information we need, right?
Well, I'm not gonna be able to help you get out of here if you don't help me get this box open.
And if we get this box open, you could leave without giving us the information.
Perhaps. He gets a sly smile on his face. But you went through all sort of trouble. Get me out of that cell. I'll stick around. Give you what you need. I'm good for my word.
I don't trust you.
Well,
Can
We could
insight
throw
check
you off
him
the
if you
train,
want.
And you could be on Mount Celestia for eternity.
What is that
Um,
background noise? I could barely hear you just then. Do you not have headphones in, Kurt?
I don't.
I'm gonna buy you a pair of headphones.
I've got headphones. I just haven't put them.
It messes up
Hey,
his
can
hair,
I-
Charlotte.
Hmm?
It messes up his hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Is that better?
It is better.
Yes.
Okay. So we can play throw the stranger from the train, or you can give us the information.
Roll an intimidation check. please. Well, I suppose we can just wait till the Modron hordes come on over here and take us back into custody. Or you can help me get this darn box open. See what we can do. Listen. I'll hold true to my word.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Hmm.
This man is a mystery.
Hmm.
As you look into his dark eyes, they are unreadable, and it could go either way.
I'm gonna shrug and look at the others. Time is kind of the essence here.
I think he holds.
What is
more
it?
than he wants.
What is it exactly you're looking for? You tell us what you're looking for, we can help you find it.
I'm looking for my spell books. You want off this rig, right? I can do it.
We can get off the rig without your spell books.
Well, good for you. I need to get off, and I need these items.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've already failed at the intimidation, so and I wasn't trying to intimidate you. I was trying to be honest.
No, honesty is intimidating.
That's true.
These have to come off because I put them on upside down.
Tara will kind of like hold on, like grab his arms and kind of like hold him and look at the others and say, "Get the trunk on. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere, do anything."
Well, that's a mighty strong grip you got there, little lady. She's
Help
got
me,
me
please.
well in hand.
Shrug. Get out my thieves' tools. I'll attempt to open it.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a thieves' tool check. The lock snaps open. Inside of this chest, you see just kind of some odds and ends. It looks like the property of prisoners. You do see it is extra dimensional. It's larger than it looks, bigger on the inside, so to speak. And you see a large axe in one portion of it, and you see a leather harness to be worn like over the shoulders with a spell book, or at least two books that are attached to it in kind of sheaths along the sides.
Alright, I will take those out.
Okay,
This yours?
those are them. He holds his
Do
hands
I-
out. Well, he doesn't
Do I
hold his hands out.
remember how many people Glitch could get out? Was it like specified? If he can get more than us out, or I don't think anyone said anything, but I thought I'd check.
Give me a second. It's 8.
Okay. don't actually need these to get out. You can come with us. We can get you away from here. You tell us what we need to know. You'd be on your way.
And he seems like he's about to speak. When he just kind of, all right. Well, let's get to it before that brute comes back. We don't have much time, I imagine.
No, probably not. And I'll hold on to the harness and start leading the way back to the tavern car.
The tavern car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Which is the next. So not the next car. The next car is the passenger's car. As you hustle and bustle in, you see that the body of that individual that was murdered has been moved. Everyone seems to be back in their cabins. As you pass one of the cabin doors, you see the inspector lounging about in his cabin car. And as you pass the door, he says, "Oh, thank you for the help. Much appreciated. If you ever need any investigating done, look me up." He yells that at you as you rush past his door, down the hallway, into the next car, which is going to be the tavern car. And as you bust through the door, you see the usual suspects in there, just drinking, having a good time. And you see Glitch just sitting at the bar, slumped over onto the bar top, just absolutely unconscious, snoring peacefully. He's got just like 5 glasses lined up. One of them's tipped over on its side, empty, just dribbling a little bit of that drink onto the bar top, and he's just snoring away.
Just gonna pinch my eyes in frustration. How do
Withers
you wake up? a
Withers
drunk
looks up.
robot?
Ah, welcome. You've arrived. Can you get your friend? He's making a mess over here.
Our apologies, we will deal with this swiftly. I'm gonna just kind of push him a little bit.
What?
Go time. Out. As fast as you can, come on.
I'm tired. I don't feel good.
This is the one thing you have to do for us. Do it and you get to keep your head attached, alright? Get us out.
Roll an intimidation check for
Oh my god!
me.
Rolling garbage on the social stuff.
This construct turns to you, and he gets he's got his weird mouth, just kind of stretches into a big smile. You're funny. She's funny. This one. Well, and he stretches his arms. I think there's one more for the road.
Someone do something. Looking very frustrated, just look at the others.
Now, hold your horses. Just hold them. God, I want to know. And he slumps over.
I do not have any horses. What is he talking about?
gonna look at Vanya. Anything? I'll look at Hiss as well. You two can do all sorts of things.
She just makes sparks from her fingers. And shrugs.
All right.
Vanya,
So-
can you remove poison?
She seems like a little overboard, but I suppose she comes forward and puts both of her hands on either side of his, and she looks at you as she does so and says, "This is going to be expensive. 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust worth expensive."
Sure. I'll see if there's any of that in the bag of holding.
Or, says the stranger, you could just give me my spell books back. I'll get you where you need to go.
Futilely, like, shake the robot some more. God damn it. Piece of junk, and I'll
Are you a wizard?
give him his spell books.
Why, I am a wizard. Indeed. He reaches out and grabs them, puts them over his shoulders.
Then you don't need the books to cast a spell right now.
Well, I just like them. It's more of a
It's-
security blanket, so to speak.
He just gives him a little sly smirk.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Been missing the weight of these. Alright. Time to go. Where are we going?
Material plane as close to. Wait, what's it called? What's the island one?
Drift Town.
Drift Town. Yeah, as close to Drift Town as you can get us, preferably on dry land.
Drift Town? Oh, I've been there. Many a time. Lots of memories. It's a great place for information. We bringing this sorry sack of bolts here too?
Yes, he doesn't belong to us.
He seems right at home, but alright. Here we go. And, he crouches onto the ground. And, let's see here. And in like a 10-foot cube, a square, his finger lights up with arcane, like a radiance, and he starts drawing an intricate design on the ground quickly. You almost can't trace his movements, and he's moving quicker than you would imagine based on the way he talks. But once he's done with his design, it lights up with a radiant light, and he says, "All right, step on in. We got to go. Come on, come on!" And he like drags the Modron off of the countertop, dumps him into the teleportation circle, and you guys step in, and with that, you feel yourselves being thrown through space and through multiple planes, and in an instant you are surrounded by the jungles and the trees, the jungly trees of Drift Town. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna collapse on the floor.
It's such a good sound. I don't know. It's good.
Thank you for not abandoning us
Well,
on the infernal train.
I appreciate you the rescue. Now, and he walks up to you. What name do you go by, sir?
Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and transform into what I actually look like.
Well,
Yeah, I've used a doppelganger ring that's active for 24 hours, so... But this is what I really look like.
interesting. You are full of surprises, Lot. You are indeed. But, as much as I would like to learn all of your names, I realize that I've got to find my way out of here. And off this island and away before that angel comes back. So, if you'll bid me adieu. And he turns to walk away.
Hey! We had a deal.
Oh, right. I suppose we did. Information. Well, what is it that you are all so hot to trot to learn about?
So, as I did mention before, but very quickly, the item known as the Pearl Heart, we're looking for those who stole it. Name, location.
The Pearl Heart. Interesting. Haven't heard that spoken of in a long time. I can only imagine who'd be looking for it. Well, it wasn't just one individual that stole it. In fact, it was four. He sidles in close, lowering his voice. A group of adventurers. Like yourselves. But much long ago. Four of them. The first... the first of the group, known as the Dragonkin, was a wizard by the name of Matrice the Red. The second, a dragonborn known as Tin the Bronze.
No.
The third, Sorn the Silver. And the fourth and final, Lormorn the Bronze.
Dad.
I'll look down at his. Wait, really?
Well, we have Matrice's skull.
Ah.
Huh. Are any of them still alive? I'll ask Kiss.
A few months ago, Lormorn sent me a letter. I just never got around to writing him back. Or working up the courage to scry on him.
Right. Is it without the bounds of our deal for you to tell us where any of them might be that are still living? I'll look at the stranger.
The names or the deal. If perhaps you have some information that I might find tantalizing, perhaps we can make an exchange.
Let me look through my notes. Should have thought about this. We should have thought about this beforehand. I don't remember anything interesting. Anyone? Anyone got anything?
The mini terminus that was at Granny Nightshade's. It's a way for him to plane hop easier, potentially.
If you want to
Maybe
tell him that.
If he doesn't know about it.
Cool.
He might already know, but you can. If you want to tell him that, why not?
You seem like you want to move around more freely, correct?
It's beneficial with my line of work.
We know of a place that has many doorways that lead to other parts of the plane that may be beneficial for someone of your profession.
Alright.
That previously would have been very difficult to get to.
Alright. Go on.
Are you familiar with the name Granny Nightshade?
Yes, indeed. I am.
Well, that is now past tense. Where her hut was, are a series of doorways she used to help facilitate deals and all of that. And thus far, only our venturing group and her former coven know of such a place.
Alright. That is interesting. Also, that she's dead.
She
Interesting.
wrote many promises she could not cash out.
Oh, that must have been quite a promise. Granny was powerful. I've met her multiple times myself. But she never led me to her hut. Is there a way that you can show me this location?
Mm.
Isn't one of the little portals in Drifttown, or is it the other place?
No,
No.
it's
Monmouth.
it's the other. Yeah.
There's the barrel in Monmouth that you've been through, and then the church window in Neri City.
We could point it out to him on a map.
Yeah, I'd say you guys would be able
I
to
could use
explain it to him.
my one-a-day scry to show him.
Is that how that works? Can you show other people the scry?
I don't know. He's a wizard. Does reality really work for him?
Don't you have a crystal ball though? I
Yeah, that's
thought
the
we
one a
had-
day scrying.
Right. So
Yeah, I just
I
don't know. I thought it only worked for the person doing it.
Well,
It might. It might just be for me.
Well, and you scry on a creature. Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, it can also be a location.
Particular creature you choose.
Oh no, it is rolling creature. Wow.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it's at the very end of it. You can choose the location you've seen before.
Yes.
Well, it's only I can see it, so it's
Hmm.
still doesn't help us here.
Yeah, I don't have like minor illusion or anything.
I would say that you'd be able to describe. The stranger seems like an incredibly well-traveled individual. And as you look at him and talk to him, he is human, but there's an ageless quality about him. An air of mystery and power. You get the impression that he may not be inherently violent, but he's incredibly capable to be so. But I would imagine that you could explain to him like where the church is and which alley to go to, things like that, if you so chose.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier to tell him that portal than where her hut is.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah, I think you were thinking the barrel, weren't you?
Yeah.
We could give him either, it doesn't matter, they'll lead to the same place.
Yeah. Just the easiest one.
Okay. So you can see him mentally annotating the information you give him. Yes, I think that will do nicely.
Be warned, we haven't been through most of them, we don't know where they go.
His interest picks up immediately. Really?
Yeah, it's like a chimney, cellar door,
Oh, I like
a
that.
ladder that disappears impossibly, a puddle that runs up the side of one of the trees. The possibilities are endless for where they could go.
That sounds like an adventure right there. I can't wait. Well, alright. I suppose I can let you in on a little bit more information.
I did specify living ones. We know where one of the dead ones is.
Yes, Matrice has perished.
Yes.
The other three, as far as I know, are still alive. Which is a marvel in and of itself. You see, the Dragonkin, as their adventuring group was known, was prolific and very successful. 100 years ago. Much longer than any of them should be alive. With that being said, I know that Tin has been working as a blacksmith, a master smith in the great city of Greyhawk, and Sorn is keeping bees, of all things, in the more rural areas around Greyhawk. Lormorn is another matter. Last I knew, he was on the run. I can only imagine it had something to do with that pearl. Or perhaps for some other reason. But I don't know. where he is at. Now, that seems like fair payment.
I'd agree with that.
And
Try your best not to mess with any of the portals we use them to.
oh, well, perhaps we'll cross paths.
Maybe.
Maybe. Farewell. Good luck.
Don't get touched by an angel.
Depends on the angel. He turns and saunters away, disappearing between the ferns and the fronds growing on this dragon turtle's back.
So that was something. Tara, how are you feeling?
I am very confused. I don't know who Granny Nighty is, or what these portals are, or where the angel ended up. Very many confusing things happening.
Welcome to
Yep.
the party.
For that being your first major adventure with us, that was quite the doozy. They're not usually that.
Confusing.
Yes. Okay, we've had chaotic ones, but that certainly tops it.
Do you
Gonna look
think-
at the. Sorry, you go.
Do you think it was worth it? Those
Hmm.
demons and
If it wasn't us, it would have been someone else. Literally, it was going to be other people. It was worth it to me, at least. No thanks to this rust bucket, and I'll kick the Modron with my foot.
What? Okay. Well, it's about time to go. Alright, everyone, circle around me. And he reaches over and opens up a panel in his chest, and he watches it. There's like a glowing crystal in his chest. Time to cast a spell. Okay, here we go.
nope.
Can we stop him? We're gonna stop him.
Okay. You reach forward, you lunge forward, and like grab his arms and yell at him. Tell him you're back home already. Ah. Okay. Well,
Good job there, buddy.
thanks.
How does a robot get shit faced?
I'm wondering what happens when a robot vomits.
I never vomit. I can hold my oil.
Alright, well, we're back. On solid land.
Hmm.
With a
All
pissed
an
off
ish
angel.
mind. No.
Yeah, should I be keeping the mace?
Oh dear.
I'll just like pull the handle out of the bag of holding.
Lead it right back to us if we keep it.
I could just go to the side of the dragon turtle and just drop it off. But it's so shiny, look at it.
we could give it to the
Throw an end to that sentence, Kurt.
I think that was it.
yeah, let the angel find the guy that impounded our boat.
That's an interesting tactic. Good. And hope that he doesn't get smashed to pieces before he can tell me what I need to know about my sister.
When they get to Mechanus,
Is it
are
a
they
knave?
not going to be able to open the cells?
Are there any
No.
more? Are there any more cells to open?
There
There
was a couple we didn't get to on the other side of the upper floor.
Who was in with Vanya? It was a Modron?
A Modron, a janitor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wonder what it did wrong.
I think it was just cleaning the cells. I don't think it was.
Oh, he
Yeah.
wasn't a prisoner.
Yeah, Vanya pipes up and says, "Yeah, he was mistakenly put in there. He locked himself in by accident."
He's probably the worst criminal, like Hannibal Lecter robot,
But he's just not been caught.
and he just was.
He just got put in there by accident.
Yeah, he was just telling her, "Oh, I'm just in here by accident."
Hmm.
5 minutes later, he's like, "Hello, Clarice."
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. No. True monster. That's the worst thing we let go. There's the big green demon thing, the devil lady, but nah. The
They both
quiet
got let go
bedroom.
where they go. They just returned home. It's like when you do catch and release fishing. That Modron, though.
Yeah, but don't demons or fiends, if they die on their, don't they die?
Yeah, but they have their like literally always ongoing war. This is fine.
Yeah.
Nature is healing.
My point is the mouse demon
Yeah, he's
potentially
probably got.
died.
It depends on how far we dropped him, I guess. Because it can have a lot of hit points, maybe.
As a treat.
Yeah, that's a treat.
A little fall damage as a treat.
Anyway, so I'll look at Hiss. How did all of that make you feel?
He was always reluctant to tell me about his past, and he seemed like a man of a lot of regret. I think that's part of why he raised me.
Wait,
So,
you know one of these adventurers that the stranger spoke about?
the book on my back is his. Or it's his old one.
Which one? The beekeeper?
The Loremorn, the one on the run.
Oh.
So what was our deal with Vigo Thras? Was it to get just the location of it, or to actually go get it?
Well, we don't have the location of it either.
We don't. I'm just thinking, for your sake, we probably shouldn't tell him your dad's name, just in case.
I would prefer to not have hundreds of pirates going after my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he can't take care of himself, but whoever he is otherwise running from, I would prefer them not to have assistance.
Yeah.
Also, we still need to give him his friend's skull, and that's not a very morose thing to say.
Yeah. Did we cast Speak with Dead on Maurice before?
Martrice, but
Matrice, sorry.
he is not one of the little lemurs.
Everything comes back to Madagascar.
Move it.
Yeah, did we cast Speak with Dead on
I-
him before?
I don't remember.
Just wondering if there's anything that would be worth asking the skull. But I guess he wouldn't know where your dad is. They've been disconnected for quite some time.
Yeah. I mean, with a miracle and a belief, we could probably turn him back into a dragonborn instead of a skull.
Wait, genuinely?
Yeah. High level clerics can bring someone back with just a name.
This is where.
Do we
This is
know
where
if he wants to come back?
He got oozed to death. I imagine he would not be entirely against it.
This is why magic freaks me out. You shouldn't be able to take some bones and turn it back into a person.
What if he's happy in the afterlife?
Wouldn't all of us be?
Mm.
Maybe not.
I guess it depends on where you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very proficient in theology. My people eat rocks.
Hey, that doesn't mean they don't have a glorious time in a rock diet-based afterlife. Like the tastiest ones there. Everyone knows that.
Well, whatever is in the kobold afterlife, they all know it.
So we don't get our ship back until we find your dad. Good to know.
We might be able to bargain to get the ship back so we can go to find him. Because we have a lead, but
I think first, yeah, first things first, I think you have to get past your fear and scry on him.
I'm afraid I'm gonna see him dead. And
You'll
her
have to
eyes well
find
up
out.
a little bit.
You'll have to find out somehow. Can anyone else use the scry?
It is
In your
attuned
stead?
to me.
Alright. Hey, the stranger said last he heard he's on the run. That might be okay. On the run means still running.
But how long was he incarcerated?
Good point.
We're just in the middle of the open here still, right?
Yeah, you're just hanging out in the
Yeah.
jungle.
I mean, yes, Yes is gonna sit, crisscross applesauce and pull out the orb.
I
The
do love that
pondering
you
orb.
guys call it that. Crisscross applesauce.
And attempt to scry in on dear old dad.
I'll keep an eye out for anyone watching us.
What?
Just in case. No, just keep an eye out, just in case. Kurt, don't bring lore into this.
Lore.
Oh no, that's awful.
Right? And
Okay.
since
Not
Tiamat
Hiss.
is-
She's too good. She goes to her own place that's much better than that.
Well, Tiamat
Bahamut.
is captured on Avernus, so
Yeah.
they automatically go to
She's
Avernus.
a demon god.
No. Kobolds go to place with tasty rocks. That's what I'd like to believe.
Crunchy.
Oh, so- Hey, you know, honestly, it means if she's squinting hard, she might see your family.
So you sit down amidst soft moss and ferns. Cross your little legs. Reach into your pouch and you bring out this scrying orb, and you hold it between your two small hands. You focus, and your magical essence pours in to it, and you watch as this clear sphere clouds in your vision. And to the rest of you, it looks just like a clear ball of glass. But to Hiss, it fills with swirling smoke. And you feel yourself being drawn into it. Your essence being pulled into the object itself. And it makes a connection. And you feel resistance, however. Because as far as scrying is concerned, the target doesn't know necessarily. Let me see here. Hold on. The target was.
They have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. So he doesn't know. So one, you're filled with relief. What you've been worried about for so long, that maybe he has perished and there'd be nothing on the other side of the glass. That fear is put to rest as you do feel resistance. But you do feel resistance. Lormorn doesn't know that it's you. He just knows in his inner being that something is trying to look at him, and you feel like he does not want that to happen. You feel anxiety, fear, uncertainty push back against you as you seek to push through. Give me a second. It's a wisdom save, correct?
Yes. And he gets a -5 on the save. Oh wait, technically he gets a -9 because I have a spell book. So I both am familiar with him and have a possession of his.
Oh shit! Nice.
You push through the wall of emotion, the magical barriers he has set up in his mind, And you hear water first as you are pulled completely into the glass, and you feel as if you've been transported to a different location entirely. Your hearing comes first. It's the sound of water lapping against wood, and in a rhythmic pattern. As the scene starts to fade into view, you see the bronze scales of your adopted father paddling, flashing in the sun high above, as he's paddling down what appears to be a river that is flowing between two tall canyon walls made of rugged rock, black as night. And streaked with red. He's moving slowly down this river with the current, paddling himself alone. He has a pack full, it appears, with provisions. As he's paddling down, in the distance you can see that the river is flowing into a large cave. Very tall and wide. Darkness beyond. He appears nervous. He's looking over his shoulder, checking his surroundings constantly. You hear a thump from inside the boat, and it's just like a rowboat of sorts, fit for 1, 2, maybe 3 people tops. You hear this thump coming from inside, and he reaches down quickly and arrests something's movement. It's a velvet bag that he takes a break paddling, puts the oar into the boat, or the oars into the boat, and he undoes this bag, and as he pulls it down around a cylindrical object, you see a pearl about the size of a softball. Pure white. And inside you can see it's glowing with a pulsing, dim, but discernible red light. He reaches out to touch it, but stops himself just before making contact, and he closes it up in the bag, pulls it tight, ties it, places it into his pack where it had fallen out of, picks up his oars and starts rowing, again with a little bit more urgency. As he reaches the cave mouth, the darkness of the cave swallows him up. He reaches and grabs a staff, casts light on the end of it, and plants it in the front of his boat. He turns with one last long look. He sighs. And he says, he holds his fingers up to the side of his head. And you hear him speak out loud, Tin. The kobold I told you about. Hiss. she comes looking for me, tell her I miss her and I'm safe. And not to look for me. He pauses a moment. Tell Sorn. And he pauses again, even longer. I don't know what to say. Farewell, brother. And with that, he turns to look into the deep darkness of the cave. And it's at about that time, as the darkness swallows him, in his dim light, that the 10 minutes expires. And you feel yourself drawn back and out. And you appear back on Drift Town, holding a glass clear sphere.
It's gonna sit there quiet for a little bit, with her big old brim hat covering her face. He's alive, and he doesn't want me to look for him. So obviously, we're gonna go find him.
Something being explicitly told to us not to do has never stopped us before.
I think he thinks someone else was looking in on him, which is possibly good, but he doesn't know I can do it yet.
Do you know where he is?
Nope. Big, spooky, dark cave. In
Well,
some
there's-
kind of body of water.
There's plenty of those. It's a start. Can try and ask for the ship back. Can't hurt.
Can't hurt. Fourth try.
Oh, also, I'll say for the 10 minutes that Hiss was scrying, I was filling Terra in on Granny Nightshade. Bringing her up to speed.
Nice.
And then our party member started dying.
Yes, and then we died, and then we came back, and now everything's fine, except when it's not.
We're only a little traumatized.
Only a little. Some more than others.
So this half-elf wood chipper guy, he was kind of an idiot, wasn't he?
Oh, but he was our idiot.
Alright, fair enough.
He got stabbed so much.
Yeah. He was pincushion for a reason, and I think I named him that only a few days into having known him, and it just kept being applicable. Yeah, so far you've gotten stabbed much less.
So far.
So far. She'll say with just a smile of complete disregard for how unnerving that sounds. I was impressed with your honesty. I think you actually might have saved our lives.
You mean because because I spoke to the big guy?
Yes, if I would have done it, I would have lied through my teeth, and I think that would have gotten us in trouble. So thank you.
I don't understand lying. Seems so unnecessary.
Each to their own. Telling lies has gotten me through a lot of things.
And into a lot of things.
Yes. Mostly trouble.
Excuse me, sorry.
So Hiss, your father has this pearl. Is that what happened?
It would appear so. I was raised by a man who was quite the adventurer and friends with a lot of mages.
So he's had the Pearl Heart this entire time, potentially. Funny. But not ha-ha funny. Do you think he's trying to get rid of it?
Hmm.
Or do you think he's trying to do something with it?
No idea.
We know what that does, right?
Yeah, what does
We know what it holds. It holds the blood of a dead giantess.
Is it
But-
just the blood?
It's just the blood as far as we're aware.
Hmm.
Because I think unless you've got access to something mind-boggling, like Hiss said, if you've got a part of a person, you can bring them back, which is bonkers. But magic.
What if you have their soul?
Can't just have a soul.
Are you sure?
I don't. Doesn't make any sense. But no, I guess I don't. I guess I'm not sure.
We had a friend whose soul was bound to a witch. And this is where you draw the line.
And we know Matrice the Red is dead, right?
Yes,
And
We have
we've
the
got
skull.
his skull.
And
Who has his skull? Do I have his skull?
Do you have the bag of holding?
Yeah, then I've got his skull.
Yeah. Sometimes you just reach in there and you accidentally get his snout on your hand.
but
It's
didn't
like,
didn't
oh,
the
did you just
pearl?
reach in and there's like some goop and like, oh, what is that? Oh, no. gross.
It's not a gooey skull. It's just a
No,
skull.
I know. I'm just the thought that reaching into a bag of holding, you don't just pick out the thing that you wanted. You can feel everything floating
I
in.
think it's
there.
more like Hermione bag of holding.
No, I like Chip's version.
Oh, where you have to like fish around.
Yeah, it's just like a giant floating
That's so
space, like
dangerous.
a TARDIS. Yeah, you just accidentally stab yourself.
Pointy
For fun-
things
For
and
fancy.
No, that,
hyperbaric needles and
so a bag of devouring.
We need
Did
one of
you
those
t-
for
did-
emergencies.
Did his tell us the scene, the whole thing?
Yeah. She'll break it down as best she can.
So the pearl turned kind of a reddish color. Is that true?
It didn't turn, but it was glowing with like a reddish light
Right.
from the center of it.
So Matrice the Red, I'm wondering if that was somehow part of his soul. And there seemed to be some deep relationships here between the Dragonkin. So, just my take on it. I think, and that's also why he the pirate, because I don't remember his name, wants it back
Aneka.
because it has
Aneka.
it has the soul of his giantess. lover.
I think
Hmm?
we were told it was at least the blood, so there's something of her in there.
Yeah, I think it's I think the soul's in there. Is that in front of Target?
No, I was in front of the restaurant. We went
I
and ate it.
Well,
Is that where you guys
that's
when
right.
you guys met up last?
Sorry, I'm too slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean to interrupt the
No, what a-
awesome game, but
No, it's fine. What a couple of dudes.
What's funny there is,
Okay.
Brad, you look like you're like straight out of like the 90s. And
so?
the hat backwards, the big glasses, the terrible mustache.
oh yeah.
Cut.
You
Oh,
should
that's
be
a
a
terrible
Navy
mustache.
pilot.
Man.
You should be a Navy pilot.
That's a terrible mustache.
Oh yeah, it does kind of gives pilot vibes.
It does, doesn't it? Like Top
I'm
Gun.
getting Super Trooper vibes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Denise just said, "Oh, he looks like Goose." Yeah, kind of does.
Goodness
That is
gracious.
a
Great
compliment.
balls of fire.
I feel the need for speed.
We'll have to get a picture of me, Sasha, and her sister together.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll make a friend group photo album.
We should Photoshop all of ourselves together.
Yeah.
That's right.
No.
Everyone go buy a green sheet and take a picture in front
Yeah.
of the green screen.
Yeah, and then we'll Photoshop ourselves into some other person's picture at Gen Con, so
Yes. Yes,
we can dream.
with the Blue Ranger.
Yeah. By the way, Matrice's skull was not in the bag of holding list. It is now.
I like that we just kind of glossed over. Don't worry. Next level up, Hiss is gonna get another infusion for our episode. I'm making another bag of holding, and now we can just blow up a room.
Oh no. That's maybe don't. Maybe we shouldn't have that kind of power.
So, we just did that in another campaign. I just did that in another campaign.
Yeah.
It's great.
It doesn't blow it up though.
Isn't it supposed to make an astral tear,
Yeah.
Yeah. which is arguably worse?
Yeah, much worse.
And there's no save.
Yeah,
Everything within 300 feet. I think it's 300 feet.
I'm
is
sorry.
sucked
If you
into
do
it.
what now?
If you put a bag of
do-
holding.
Take-
In another bag of holding, or in a haversack, or a
Oh, I
dimensional
see.
portal, or a hole, whatever, you tear a hole in the astral plane, and 300. Everything within 300 feet is sucked into the astral plane, and there is no save.
I don't see how you could possibly do that without it backfiring, and you just
Well,
all being set adrift.
I was doing it on purpose because there was some huge, undefeatable dragon that we were facing.
Yeah, it's never a first option. It's the last option.
It was.
Hey, we have some other last options I'd rather do before that one.
Like when I thought it up, I called it Plan Z from the beginning.
I like that.
Yeah, the other plan was to break a really, really high level magic item,
Alright.
cause a lot of damage.
Or if someone's like getting away and you just like misty step up right behind them while they're in the sky and you just jam it in there and go with them.
That was my plan. I was actually going to Janice myself, Dimension Door into the dragon's intestines, and then bag
Have
of
you not
holding.
watched The Legend of Vox Machina? That doesn't go well.
It doesn't, but I was trying to save the rest of the party.
Fair.
So, and it's like we're like level 19, and this is
Oh,
a
I see. So it's kind of end of
super
the world.
duper huge. Yeah, it is the end of the world type thing.
Alright, so what's the plan next?
It's not.
Ladies and gents. Mostly ladies. More like ladies and gent, actually.
Girl boss gatekeep.
Exactly. I guess we just go ask for the ship back, but what do we tell him when he asks who the identity is? Could just give one of the other adventurers' names, but then it ties back to your dad anyway.
We
But he
can-
wants us to retrieve the pearl, right?
We give him
I'm not-
collateral.
Like what?
No idea.
Hmm.
Scepter that belongs to an angel.
We could pretend that's collateral. It's very important to me. It's been handed down from generation to generation. It's an heirloom. It's worth trying. Or we can take his shitty robot with us. So we can spy on us and report back.
Yeah, that might be an option. Because like we're still wanting to do what he wants. We just have a more vested interest in this than we thought.
Hmm. Alright. Guess we will go have a chat with him.
Okay. As you are, so you guys set off through the jungle. Following Glitch's zigzagging steps, you eventually make your way out to a pathway. Sorry, big yawn. To a pathway, and back down to Drifttown proper. Hold on a second here. Once you reach the coast, you see that the majority of the ships are still gone, out on their own hunt for valuable treasure or magical items to bring back. But still in the harbor, you see 2 ships, or 3 ships technically. The Dreadnought, the Pale Prow, and your ship, still attached, still weighed down with chains, still anchored in the bay, attached to the Dreadnought.
I'm gonna drop my disguise self, even though I think it's gonna run out soon anyway. Just in case.
Okay.
And I look like a random Melvin man again.
Just a random elven dude.
That is now very dead.
Okay. And what do you guys do?
Is Glitch showing us to the manor, or are we finding? Should we be trusting him in his directions? He's gazeboed.
Yeah.
He's gazeboed.
Yeah, he's gazeboed. Utterly trousered.
Trousered?
Completely plastered.
I like trousered. That's good. Yeah, eventually, um, yeah, you do make your way up from the beach and up to Vigor Thras's mansion. His manse at the top of one of these crenulations. Glitch takes you inside. The soot-covered halls. And you find Vigor sitting at a long table. The same that you share dinner with him at. He's eating. Ah, you've returned. You find that he's surrounded by 4 of his automaton bodyguards. Please, take a seat. Tell me what you've learned in your travels.
Take a seat. Well, it wasn't an easy one. Glitch almost got us killed.
Oh, he does that. Mostly
Look at him
useless. Limitedly useful.
Going to look at him incredulously.
We had
Thanks
a
for the heads up.
great time. Boss, it was awesome. Ah, you let him get into the oil.
You didn't warn us, and we've never dealt with something like this before. I didn't know it even could get drunk.
Yeah. It's alright. You succeeded, I take it. Despite the troubles.
Yes. We have a lead on finding it, but not a location. We can go find it for you, but it would require us getting our boat back. But could leave something with you as collateral. Something that is important to us. Not to mention the fact that I definitely want to come back because there's a lot riding on me being able to come back here and deal with things. So there's that. But also, I'm going to go into the bag of holding and take out the fucking mace.
That is a large mace.
Mhm.
Why did you put that on my table?
It's collateral.
A mace.
Yes, well, it's actually a mace that belongs to our cleric's god. It's a vestige. An inert one at the moment, but we need it back. So we will be coming back for it. We just need our ship in the meantime. Can't, unlike the stranger, we can't teleport willy-nilly.
Ah, the stranger. What became of him?
He's free to do as he pleases. He gave us the information for a swift exit.
He stands up, walks over to the mace. This mace. You mean to tell me it's as valuable as your ship? Collateral. To ensure your return.
I mean, that and the fact that I need information out of you I feel like it stands to reason that we will come back.
He's wearing this suit of like mechanical armor. Think like Iron Man. That sprays out steam and hisses as he moves. And he reaches out with one hand and he grabs this massive mace. And he lifts it up off the ground. Swings it left, right. Does have a nice heft to it, I have to say. Well, I believe the deal was for the names. Was it not? Not necessarily the retrieval of the pearl itself.
Well, think of it this way. If we go find it, then you're sure to have capable people trying to retrieve it.
Yes, you do seem capable. The names were worth much, but to have the pearl itself, I could exercise great power over Neka. But I couldn't seek it out myself. That would be too bold, too forward. Impossible.
Yeah, we're a bunch of nobodies. Who cares where we go?
Yes. This could work. This could work. He stomps over to his seat, kicks his feet up on the table. This could be the end of Neka himself. And his eyes flick to you and the captain of the Pale Prow. Is this something you can handle? Neka won't risk going after it himself. He'll send his lackey, Garrus. Are you going to be able to deal with her and her crew while still obtaining the prize?
We've handled worse.
No. No, you haven't.
You don't know what we can handle. We don't even know what we can handle.
That doesn't breed confidence.
I think he means to say that we've surprised ourselves even when it seemed the odds were against us.
Yeah,
This is no different.
that's exactly what I meant.
Yes. Common's not his first language.
All right. You've convinced me. I'll send you and your crew as emissaries from me with the prize to curry favor with Neka. You, of course, will have to travel with the Pale Prow. This is news you won't be able to just sail off with to do as you please. You will have to meet with Neka himself, and he, hopefully, will not kill you. He will send you off himself, perhaps, in search of this prize. Perhaps he will make you work with or against Pale Prow. Who knows? It could go either way. This is interesting, and not normally the way I operate, but don't necessarily see another way.
Plus, predictability is boring.
I disagree. A well thought out plan is best. But I admit, sometimes you don't get what you want. So, I will give you your ship. I will take your collateral. However, I would appreciate if you sweeten the deal. I need to know that you're truly going to return to me once you have the pearl. I need something of greater value than this mace.
Do I get any sense of what kind of that he's not just asking for money, right?
No, he's asking for something that he can hold over your head. Something valuable enough that you couldn't bear to live without. You have to come back for it. I need assurances that you won't double-cross me.
Out of character, give me a second. What do we have? I mean, part of me has an idea, but I don't think it's a good idea.
What's the idea?
The idea is we give him one of our super awesome magic items that I don't want to give to him. Like, does he want sentimental garbage, or does he want cool shit?
I don't think he wants cool shit. I think he wants something, like you said, a hold over our heads.
Yeah, but if we just give him info.
It's like if there was a character we cared about that could stay with him or something.
That is a great idea. Though I don't know who that would be.
Yeah. We need everybody.
Yeah, we don't have friends. We can give him. We should
have brought the stranger.
Isn't Thrak here with us?
I was thinking Thrak, but I didn't want to be the one to say it first.
This is out of character. I'm not saying this in character. This is just brainstorming. Thrak did come with us.
He's currently with the gnomes, I think.
They're gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are gone
yeah.
currently.
Damn it, Thrak. Okay, we don't have Thrak. Maybe that's the best. That's the best for him, I think.
He was really down on himself anyway.
Yeah.
Perhaps information that I could use against you, should you fail me.
The problem with that is it gives a lot of trust for that you won't use it even after we bring back the pearl.
It's true.
That's something, we give you information, that's something that we can't get back, ever.
I am a pirate lord, after all. I'm not
Famously
meant to be
trustworthy.
trusted.
Famously trustworthy.
Guys, I think we have to give him something important. We can't give him the deck. That's the one thing we can't give him. No! No, Brad, no. Do you want this campaign to go on till 2027?
I just said
That's what
click
happened.
because
Yeah,
now
it's-
that
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it, you heard it
I-
click.
I always want to pull a card. That's my secret.
It's always there. You always can.
You just gotta reach in and take it.
My other
You've already
game
pulled one and it went well for you. Your chances of getting another good one, very low.
They've all gone well, more or less.
That's the
Minus
problem.
one.
we pulled 9 cards from a deck the other day,
For goodness sake.
and they were all good.
This is why Lucilla has the deck. And none of you.
3 people pulled 3 cards. We all had one bad card, but they weren't bad cards. They were.
I actually think that someone who is a little less cowardly should have the deck because they're the ones who would use it when we need it.
Yeah, no, if any of you guys want to have it. I'm just saying that for the purposes of not derailing everything. But genuinely, if any of you want to have it, I don't want to keep it from you.
Oops, I accidentally donjoned myself. Good luck, guys.
That's kind of my point. But anyway, yeah, we can't give him the deck.
No.
But that is the most important thing that we've got.
Yeah.
We have that very spooky evil talisman thingy.
Give it to him. He's only morally grey, so it just really hurts him. None of us can use it. We'd have to convince him that we actually want it back.
I don't think that there's anything that we have that he wants. He's already said that he wants information. Can't hold items over. You can hold people or information over people's heads. That's it. I mean, unless it's like evidence of a crime, which is again information.
No, not right now. For what?
But I don't have any
I'm gonna.
key information.
I'm gonna go up to Vigo and whisper something in his ear.
Okay. Private channel, please.
Yeah,
Vanya, if you're listening, you can't go over.
we'll try and give you a time step.
Hold on.
All right, I'm switching.
Give me a second here. Okay.
Take your sweet time.
Sorry, I had accidentally closed out Discord.
Okay. She's gonna tell him about the murdered 9-fingered man in the basement.
Oh.
Hey, it's gotta
Yes.
come back to haunt her at some point.
Perfect.
We've both been waiting for this for a very long time.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, she's just gonna lean in, gonna turn her head away so that if any of the rest of the party can lip read.
Okay. Gosh, what was his
They
name
won't.
again? I totally forget.
Garth.
Garth the 9-fingered man. I know it was a
Yep.
T. Alright. Perfect. We'll go back.
Okay.
So,
Returned.
so as you are standing there, Lucilla walks up to Vigor Thras, leans in close, tucks in her chin kind of away to hide her face. He leans over and he watches. His eyes widen and a smile spreads across his face. Oh, that is something. That'll do. That'll do nicely.
Fantastic. And I'll sit myself back down.
He leans over to one of his bodyguards. They take them to their ship. Unburden it. Give them control. Send word to the Pale Prow. The captain will want to know that they have information important to Ineka Safika that they would like to deliver personally as a gift from me. He turns and looks at you all. Good luck. You have a voyage ahead of you, more dangerous than you can know, I'm sure. My one word of advice, if you meet Ineka, do not underestimate him, do not cross him until you are sure of victory. He is danger itself.
All right.
I would appreciate communiques when you have information. Make sure they come through regularly.
I'll look at Vanya.
Sure. I guess we can make that happen. And with that, the automaton takes you out and away, down to the boat, or down to the coast, rather. You take a rowboat out to your ship, upon which there are numerous automatons patrolling its decks and below. And over the next hour or two, they spend the next hour or two unburdening your ship with the chains that have held it low in the water and in place. They release the chain from the wheel and from the rudder, and unceremoniously and without words, without communication, just leave your ship in your hands.
Take a deep breath in. It's been far too long.
And you do feel a slight sense of freedom, but not much. Because though the chains are gone, you are still beneath the yoke. It feels like of a madman captain sent on a mission of uncertainty. And with that thought, you look over the side of your ship, steady beneath your feet, and you see the Pale Prow approach, come up alongside your ship. Boarding hooks thrown across, hook onto the sides of your ships and pull close. The mists of the ship swirl around you. And you watch as a number of agile humans wearing blood-red cloaks run across the very ropes themselves and leap upon your deck and form a line, hoods pulled low. to hide their faces. And you watch as the captain, hood pulled over her face as well, due to the sun still hanging in the sky,
Sunburn. Yeah.
walks across the rope as if it's nothing. Onto the deck, she walks forward. Comes face to face with an ordinary, average-looking elf, and tips her hood up just enough so that you can see below the brim. And the rest of you see the carbon copied image of Lucilla standing before you. So, we're to be traveling together, it seems. She leans in close.
Taking that away from you. Someone take it away from him.
First, we get to know each other. To my ship. Let's talk. And with a swirl of red robes, she and her crew once again cross the ropes to her ship and stand expectantly on their side, waiting for you to cross to speak with them. And that's where we'll end it for today.
Looks like this season is both of our trauma backstories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiss and Lucilla sitting in a tree having PTSD.
You could have known all about Tin the Bronze and Martrice the Red and Soren the Silver and Lormorn the Bronze so long ago. But you just had to play your character and not ask the Oblex a bunch of questions and barter with it.
I didn't know you could even do that!
It needed to die.
It tempted. Basically, it was like, dude, I know all this stuff. You're gonna want to know. Trust me.
Yeah, I thought it was bullshitting.
And
Who was the Obelix? What was the Obelix?
The goo thing that was pretending to be all those people in the wizard tower.
We're in the swamp. That tower in the swamp.
and the whole marshes had all sorts of information. But then
Yeah.
Hiss was like, no thanks.
Yeah, no,
I
it
Just
trusted-
roasted it.
needed
I
to die.
trusted Hiss.
It's
I
true.
trusted Hiss
I
that it
was so
didn't have
curious,
anything
but
worth.
So true.
the idea of being trapped in a space and being eaten and suffering, it needed to die.
That does
It
sound
needed to
awful.
burn it out.
I was like, well, that's going to push the timeline back on some things.
Oh, you poor thing! You were just thinking, well,
Well, like
Yeah,
I have all the stuff written out more or less, and there are
That
just
was-
only like certain situations that like information can come up. So I had to
Oh
like
my-
wait until like the opportunity presented itself again.
you've been sitting on that for a while.
Like pre-COVID.
Oh,
Definitely
I've written all this stuff years ago. It's been a long
Jesus.
time, guys. Too long. Too long. But anyways, that's where we'll leave it. We'll leave it there. This is 5 years ago.
I forgot that she looks like a random guy. Ah. Do I stay as a random person or do I change back?
That is a decision for you to make.
After 24 hours.
You're gonna have to figure that one out.
I don't like making choices.
You could just keep turning yourself back into that guy every day.
I could do, but then she's gonna be like, I definitely saw her before. Where is she now?
Oh, well, you don't know if she's seen you.
I thought she did when we were in the crowd.
Maybe you thought so. No, you were disguised in the crowd. You
I
were disguised
wasn't.
Then too, I thought.
I wasn't disguised in the crowd. I don't think I was. Wait,
I could have swore you were. But maybe not.
where is that part of my notes? That wasn't even that long ago.
But you haven't got any indication that she saw you and recognized you yet.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pretend to be a man. Ugh. Terrible.
We are the worst.
The worst. No, that does give me an interesting option. Unintentionally so. But, guys, we're gonna meet Hiss's dad, and we have to protect him. Can't let Hiss have bad feelings. She's got too many already.
I think we're gonna.
Oh
meet
no, my
her-
family died again.
No.
I think we're gonna meet Lucilla's twin sister more in depth before we meet.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that. I'm terrified.
I still have like a bit of trauma of what happened to the poor Roland.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Roland.
After the Star Wars battle.
That's right.
Oh no, you tried to make a character without emotional damage and baggage? Can't have that now, can we?
Nope.
I just want to make Dad proud. That's his entire backstory. Oh no, Dad's evil now. And Mom's dead. Oh, and our God's not listening.
You changed your paladin subclass, didn't you? After.
Yeah,
Yeah, ripped the emblem off the shield.
carved it off with a stone.
That was so cool.
The old Oathbreaker.
Yeah, were
Yeah,
you an
there's-
Oathbreaker or Vengeance paladin? I don't remember.
It was Oathbreaker.
Wow.
That was so cool.
Because who gets to actually play an Oathbreaker? I get Animate Dead, and I never used it because I was afraid that y'all would not be really cool with that.
Yeah.
Go skeleton. Yeah, no. That's a discussion before campaign.
Yeah, I guess it only just met.
Just like how if I ever get 10th level wizard, I probably won't take Dance Macabre because
Oh, why not? That sounds cool.
it's just an AoE mass reanimate. Every dead creature gets reanimated.
Hey, we're used to body horror at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
but if one of y'all are dead, I don't have a choice.
oh no. So wait, let's say one of us dies but can be revivified, but you use that.
You can't be revivified anymore because you're not a humanoid. You're an undead.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
there's
kind of
there's a
bad.
lot of implications of what it does.
I don't get the vibe that Hiss would use that, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
What are morals?
Yeah, yeah.
When
Also,
you're a wizard, does it really matter?
Like that thing that you posted.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. No sense of right and wrong. Only magic. Does the magic let you do it? Yeah, it's alright then.
Oh, we still have that wand, right?
Which one?
wand?
What wasn't it like the magic missile one that was stuck inside the robot?
You
Oh.
should, yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have that? Which, by the way, we should, I think we did this a little bit before, we should actually dole out these magic